Although it's quite hard to see. Oh, I do know what I'm going to put down here is my cutting board. Which is where? What have I done with it? 1 secondo. Right, I've got a cutting board just so that you can see. I bought this new mat. You're not going to need a cutting board because we're not going to go all the way through, but just so that you can see the comments a little bit better on there. This is a very well used, painted on cutting board. Hello everybody that's joining. Please give me a wave or a hello if you can see me, hear me. Just let me know, and once it gets to past, we will start, I think. I'd like to know that people are around. Who do we have? Oh, Danger, hey, how you doing? How did you guys feel about, oh, it looks like the Instagram video is paused. How did you guys feel about this being a surprise this month? I did really want to shout about this box because it's such a cool one, but I quite like the idea that sometimes the crafts are a surprise. Right, I've got 2 people watching on Facebook. There's a few on Instagram, and there's a few on... You didn't find out until today. I like the surprise. Oh, how did it go having to sign for the box? Was that a pain? Hi, Charlotte. Diane's there. Hello. Right, that's good. We're getting better. This technology is slightly less stressful than it has been in the past. I was first a little worried, but then decided to trust you. It was worth it. Oh, thanks, Anna. I really hope you enjoy it. It is different every time, and yeah, well done for trusting, especially on the box that you had no idea what was in it. So that's really good. It looks like Instagram and YouTube is being a little bit glitchy. So if you are watching on there, TikTok seems to be a little bit more reliable. But I really hope that you can... Oh, I keep seeing waiting for video signal. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background. Do you mind there being music in the background? Instagram's working. I was trying to work out how to turn it round so that it was landscape. Video settings, video. Let me see if I can quickly do that without messing it up. Settings. Video. Full HD vertical. Oh, I don't know if I can do it when it's... Oh, I can't do it when my output is active. Right, we're gonna have to deal with it this time. I'll turn it down a bit. I have to bend in. so that you can see what we're doing. I'll move it back a bit. Is that okay? Don't look at the junk down there. It's more craft supplies. I don't think I signed for my box, but I had the same posted for about 8 years. Oh, good. A craft knife and hobby set. Oh, phew. I thought you meant the ones that I sent you were blunt. But the craft knife and the new hobby scissors are good now. Yeah, they're really good ones actually. I did make sure that they were very good scissors and craft knives. I'm using my old craft knife because I've got one because I didn't want to open another packet. But turn the music down. That's fine. It's really. Can you hear it really loud? Because it's quite quiet in the kitchen, but it's obviously picking up on it. Let me turn it down a little bit. Do you mind having it on, or should I turn it off altogether? I don't know why I went all the way out into the kitchen to do that. I can probably do that from one of the devices that I've got right next to me. Right, let me I think that aspect ratio is better on YouTube, but probably for Instagram it's not so good. But when I opened the box I instantly said, oh good, I've been meaning to replace my scissors and craft knife. And good, I'm really glad. Yeah, it is lovely, isn't it, when you get, there's nothing, well, there's many things worse than not sharp scissors, but these are really lovely for cutting the fabric. Hi Handy! Yeah! Wow, we've got 100 likes already. Well done. Likey thumbs. Right, I am going to... Oh, Gemma's there. Hi Gemma, hi Diane. Right, shall we start? Because I am pretty terrible for wasting time. Gemma's moved there. Oh, it is a better connection, isn't it? Sorry. But I do think if you have the option, use TikTok. It's nice to have the option, I think. But yeah, it looks like Facebook, YouTube and Instagram are being a bit glitchy again. But I don't really know why. You'd think it was a really easy thing to just be able to stream to many social medias. You know, many people must want to do that. I've got a flash goal. Don't know what that means. Right. I think we're waiting on a couple more people, but should we start going through what we have in our box? I haven't actually put my things in a box, so it'll be a random. So we are learning Kinusaiga, which is a Japanese art of fabric collage. And originally it was used to use up all the scraps of the silks from the kimonos, and was very often used to depict beautiful scenes of nature. So there was a lovely link between the fabric, you know, this natural fabric and the silk, and the images that they were creating. But it's such a lovely, I don't know if you've looked into Kinusaiga at all, but there are some really, really amazing Kinusaiga artists. It's actually a relatively new art form. It's only really been going since the 1980s, and I really should remember the lady's name, who is, I think it's a lady, maybe it's not actually, who originally did it. But yeah, it's only really been a famous art form since the 80s. Sometimes they use bits of wood to poke the fabric into, and sometimes, like we're going to do today, we've got foam board. So what I've done is I've bought this foam board. I've got a little bit of a bent piece. And I've got this lovely adhesive that I've stuck to the top, and it's called 3M, and it's really, really good adhesive. What we're going to do here is draw our picture onto the top of this. Don't worry if the adhesive goes over the edges, because we're actually going to probably you can stick it around the edges. It's absolutely fine. TikTok is a much clearer video, isn't it? To be honest, I'd quite like to just go to TikTok, but I know that a lot of people do like the other social medias, and it's quite good for YouTube. But it is so much clearer, isn't it? So yeah, I think we're waiting for Sandra. I don't know if Sandra's around. If I miss any of your comments on TikTok, because it's a bit of a funny angle for me to see the comments, just keep sending. Send it again. Give me a poke. Yeah, it keeps saying live video pause. That's so annoying. Has everybody had a good day though? Can you tell me your creative positive for the day? So, I keep getting distracted. Also, I do get distracted very, very easily. I have just been diagnosed with ADHD. And so, also give me a bit of a get back on track, please, Kate. I'm going to look up some inspiration pictures. What do you remember? I will go through a design. I'm going to do a sunset, because if it's a design that I'm going to talk you through, I try and make it really, really simple. So it's going to be like this is one I started earlier. So it will be straight line through the middle, the circle for the sun, lines out, and then some wavy, wiggly lines. And it's super easy, super simple. However, on a lot of these boxes, I've been really, really surprised at how creative you guys are getting and how much confidence you are building. So I always make sure that I can make it really, really simple if you're not feeling very confident, but you can do whatever you want. I would recommend not having too many sections. When I did this, I just did way too many small sections. I'd probably recommend doing maybe 8 or 10 up here, and then, you know, the sun, and then some other bits down the bottom, but not too many small fiddly bits. I have made sure that the fabric that I've given you is quite thin, so that's quite easy to poke into the foam board. The thicker fabrics were really tricky. If you've got any other fabric that you want to use, feel free. Like if you've got a box of fabric, bring it over. If you've got, this is probably a really nice thing to do, almost like a memory image, maybe. If you've got, you know, shirts from people, or for your kids, baby things, that kind of thing, clothing. It'd be quite nice to use materials that mean something to you. So, I digress. Oh, Hendy, you made a cake. What flavour cake did you make? I think Sandra made a cake last time, didn't she? I still haven't done that recipe, Sandra, if you are watching. I love a fruit cake. My mum used to make a Dundee cake, and I said to my kids the other day, I really want to make a Dundee cake because I love them. Ooh. What was that? Oh, someone sent a rose, thank you. Oh, it's Charlotte, it's my sister. Thanks. Right, so. Apple and almond. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. I'm so disappointed, yeah. You know, I'm single. Someone sends me a rose, I'm quite excited. But it's my sister. I bought some diamond art Christmas cards. Do you know what? I did a bit of diamond art in lockdown and I felt really guilty about it because I was like, you know, I'm more creative. I should be doing something a bit more creative than, it's like colour, like paint by numbers, isn't it? But I think that's what got me out of that and like stop me being so snobby about it. That makes me sound really judgmental, doesn't it? But I thought, you know what, it's just really nice. Switch your brain off. I love doing those diamond paintings. I'd quite like to do one of them for this. They're just really, it's really satisfying, isn't it? Or maybe we could do like covering something in diamond. We could bling something. That'd be quite nice. Thanks for the likes. Oh my goodness, 2,500 likes already. Right, shall we get going? Because I'm not sure. I think I'm missing a couple of people, but they can catch up. Bling, bling, baby, I know. I put my daughter's Stanley cup in the dishwasher and she was furious with me and she said, I'll only forgive you if you bling it. So I'm having to, I'm gonna have to bling her Stanley at some point. This is your second class, but loving this. Yay! Love it. Right, so we have our craft knives. You've got a craft knife in a packet. Please be careful not to cut yourselves. Please, please, please. I don't want you blaming me that you've cut yourself. Just be super sensible. Don't leave it somewhere stupid. Don't lean on it. Cut away from yourself. Please. So we have our foam board with our sticky stuff on it. Do not remove that until I tell you to. We have our craft knife. We have our seam ripper, and from all the research that I've done, they seem to say that this is the best tool for poking the material edges in. We've got a Sharpie. I feel like I've got no music now. I reckon I could turn it up a little bit. I could do it from here. Oh, I can't. Right, I'm just going to play my Alexa, volume up. No, hey Google, volume up. Anyone else got Alexas and have I turned all of your music up in all of your houses now? Light songs. Doing that. Oh, I started on some Eagles, that's good. Right, now what was I on there? So, and also, see, I digress. We have lots of bits of material. Your bits of material is much more neat than mine. I just grabbed a load of bits of material out of my fabric box. So, I discovered, if you lived anywhere near here, I discovered an amazing fabric shop over near Radstock called Wheeler Fabrics, I think. It's beautiful. And it actually inspired me to get my sewing machine out and help my kids to learn how to use a sewing machine, which I actually don't really know how to do it, but you know. Right, so, and we have a ruler. You guys have a ruler? That's a bit newer than mine. I've got an old ruler. Right, so I'm gonna do a sunset. You can do whatever you want. I've put a nice Sharpie in here. This will be a handy little tool for you, whatever your project. I love a Sharpie. I have tried to draw on this with the thin end. doesn't work very well, so I would go for the thick end. This drawing bit does not have to be perfect. Don't get too het up on what this bit looks like. It is a fabric collage, so really try and just let go and just see how the image turns out. Right, I am going to, if you'd like to do this, draw a line roughly across the middle of your board. You can do it landscape, you can do it portrait. Be free to do whatever you want. And the lovely thing is, all of these are going to look completely different. If you want to get something round to draw around for the sun, do that. I'm just going to eyeball it. I actually think it's a bit higher that way. So I think I'm going to have more sky than sea. So I'm going to, actually what I might do, find the middle point. So I'm going to find the middle point. And maybe what we could do is do some lines from that middle point first before we do the circle. So I'm going to just draw some lines from that middle point to start our raise. And I'm going to do maybe 1, 2, three, 4. They don't have to be even. I think when they're not even, it makes it look a bit more real as well. You can do them slightly thinner and then slightly thicker. Try and start from the top and then move your ruler around so that you're not smudging the lines. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sections. You see that? Hello, Terry Noughts. This is going to take a little bit of time to... No ruler? You should have a ruler in your box. All good, found one I had. Oh, Gemma, is that you? To be honest, I think I didn't send one to you because I thought you had one already, and I was going to send you a message and say, you've got one. Sorry. Right, I've got the, but again, even if you don't have a ruler, just eyeball it. It doesn't have to be perfect, this bit. It's a fabric collage. These lines don't have to be perfect because also we're going to be cutting freehand. We're not going to be cutting with the ruler. Well, you can if you want, but I would just freehand it. We want this to look handmade. This is the beauty of this. Right, we're going to do a circle. If you've still got your compass from the last box, you're very welcome to use a compass to do this, the sun if you want. I think I'm just going to roughly work out how I'm going to do an inch left and right and then an inch up, and then so that I know roughly where the circle's going to go. So it's not a perfect semicircle, you can see. Okay, and then for the C, I think all I'm going to do is I want to split it up so that it's not one big bit of material. So I think what I'm going to do is just do some wiggly lines so that it comes off. So I've done one wiggly line from slightly to the left of the sun and wiggling over, and then I'm going to do one touching that line I'm just going to probably do maybe, I don't know, 5 or so lines. It's not going to look realistic. It's not supposed to. It's like a cartoon version of a sea. Okay, so that's my finished design. Right, so you have a whole collection of materials here. You can go completely rogue, you can do random colours, you can try and keep it to, you know, blues and greens on the sea and yellows and oranges on the sun. You can do whatever you want, and the lovely thing about this is that you can just go a bit crazy with it. It can be quite abstract if you want, it can be a bit more realistic. It's all up to you. How's everyone doing? Is everyone okay? Right, so what we're going to do first is each one of these sections we're going to do individually. You only peel off the section that you've just cut, okay? If you want, you can sit and you can cut all of the lines. I am going to just cut one line at a time, one section at a time. Okay, so I'm going to start going around doing the sun's rays. I'm not going to cut all the way into the middle, and I'm going to do the sun at the end when I've finished all of the rays. Okay, so with my blade is moving. So with my blade, what we're going to do is we've got this foam board. Is basically 2 pieces of cardboard with foam in between. We are not cutting all the way through. Do not cut all the way through. All you want to do is cut through the top layer of card. Okay? So I'm going to just put a light bit of pressure on. You can feel when the knife goes slightly through the top layer, and pull it back. Make sure your fingers are out the way. From that, if you want to go all the way around the sun, you can do that, because actually it might give it a nice even line. Right, and then I'm going to come back and do the second part. Make sure you connect each of the cuts, if you know what I mean. So when you come off one cut, make sure that you've got the little corner cut. Right, when you've got one tiny piece and you've cut it all out, very carefully, you can use your craft knife or you can use your seam ripper. Just take off the top layer. Be very careful that you don't take off the adhesive, so the adhesive underneath is clear and see-through. You'll be able to see it when you pull up the corner. You'll see that the foam board underneath is slightly shiny. Can you see that? This is I'm really struggling. I think I might need to do another video for YouTube. Right, so we're going to pull that off completely, that section. Woo! And we can discard that. This is going to hold our piece of fabric now. Yep, whiteboard, blackboard is absolutely fine, either or. Why is there a little child down here?
They're gonna go to sleep.
Well, you need to go upstairs, I'm teaching.
I'm just sitting here.
No, you need to go upstairs, please. You need to go upstairs, please.
I can't go to sleep.
All right, we'll go and ask Jemima to give you a cuddle. Come up in a bit,
She's
okay?
fast asleep.
Okay, I'll come up in a bit, okay? She's not fast asleep. Right, so I'm going to use a bit of the, I think I'm going to use this yellow for the middle bit of the sun, so I'm not going to use that yellow for any of these sections.
So can I just wait on you?
I'd rather you went upstairs.
Can you just let me wait on you?
Yeah, so some of you have whiteboard, some of you have blackboard. It shouldn't really matter. I did find that obviously the black background leaves sometimes the material looking a little bit darker, and the white leaves it looking a little bit lighter. So be a bit aware of that. But yeah, you can use either or. I've sent out a variety. So I'm going to stick this onto the sticky fabric, and I'm going to allow a little bit of an edge all the way around, because we need enough fabric around the edge to poke into the edges. Danger's going rogue as usual. Love that. Using a scenery photograph I took of Mount Fuji, since it's a Japanese craft. I love that, Danger. I would keep it, I mean, you do you. If you feel confident with it, go as detailed as you want. But I would personally not go too detailed, but you can if you want to. Right, I'm going to try and line up these lines with the direction of the sun as well. So I'm just going to stick that on top and push it down, and you'll start to feel that it is starting to stick to the piece of 3M, which is the sticky stuff. Okay, right, then we get our craft scissors and we cut as close as we can without pulling it off. To the board. But you'll see that if you've pushed it right down, it will stick. It will hold that that material. So you can just pull it back a little bit and see where the material sticks down. But you should be able to hold your scissors quite flat to the material, and you'll be left with a bit of material stuck on like that. Okay, then I'm going to leave, I quite like the bits of material sticking out the edge, and what you can do is leave them all flying off the edges and then decide at the end what you want to do with the edges. Some people like to leave them sticking out, and once you've tucked these in, it looks really nice having them all around. Sometimes you can put this whole thing in a box frame. That looks really lovely, but we'll do that at the end. So, right, get your seam ripper, and you will be able to, I'm just going to take that tiny little bit off the edge. What you'll be able to do now is, if you hold this so it's kind of upside down like this, you can poke the rest of the fabric that's left over into these little edges, and you neaten it all up. Turn it round, if you can draw kind of a little line down the middle and poke it all in. It's so satisfying, isn't it? You get these little bits of fabric and they just poke in. Some of them you can kind of pull off and cut down a little bit more. So once I've got all of the little edges in, I'll show you what it looks like. Although you should be able to see yourself, because I imagine you've done one yourself by now. Right. And there will be time at the end as well to poke in the extra bits. So, ooh, there's our first piece stuck in. It's stuck down fast and the edges have been poked in. So I'm going to continue now. You don't have to do the next bit. You can do whichever section you want. You haven't got yellow fabric. I thought I made sure everybody had yellow. Whatever you want. Do you have some orange? Do you have some red? Should have like a pile like this with lots of different colours, but I did go through the rainbow. I tried to make sure that everybody had a bit of everything. So you should have some orange, some pink, some purple, some green. Hendy's gone rogue and decided to do an owl, now wishing I did the sunset. It's fine, it's going to be great. Are you going to do a really colourful owl? Are you going to keep it natural colours? Light green and red. I'd go red then. Still need to trim the edge. You don't have to trim the edge. You can if you want. I'm going to leave the edges out for now, and you can trim it at the end. Or you can fold them over and tape them or stick them if you want to. If you want it to be a really nice, neat edge, you can just stick them on the edge, on the back. You can pin in the edge if you've got any like fabric pins, or you can just put it straight into a frame, or you can cut them off. But I'm just going to leave mine for now. I know, you sure you've not got, you should have lots of different colours. Are they not like stuck to each other or anything? Because I thought I put loads of different colours in every single box. What colour should we go for next? Should we do some pink? Okay, I'm going to do the next section across. Make sure you get in that little corner. So satisfying every time you... I have lots, don't worry, just not yellow. Okay, sorry about that. I do try and make sure that each box, each
one is slightly different. I really want to encourage everybody to do something completely different to the next person. And I really like to have the guidelines, but for you guys to do, do your own thing. So if you are going rogue, that is music to my ears. I love it because it means you're feeling creatively confident and you're willing to go off piste. If you're not feeling that confident yet and you want to just follow exactly what the tutorial is telling you, then that's absolutely great too. But the point is, we're being creative. We're doing something creative. It's good for our brains, it's good for our bodies, it's good for our mental health. It's just good for us. Right, I'm going to start poking this one down. You'll find that some of the materials just poke down beautifully, like that one. But it's really lovely to have the texture of all the different types of material. I did have, like I said, I had some thicker ones and they were really hard to poke down, and I was thinking, oh, what have I done that for? So all of the materials that you should have should be nice and thin. And you can see why people used kimono silks. I would love to have put, second-hand kimonos in this box. How lovely would that have been? And I've seen people doing this online and they've got these beautifully like tie-dyed materials. So like I said, you can do this with anything. Oh, that pink looks nice. Pull the layer of glue off. Oh no. Okay, well, if you've done that, you still can tuck. This one I started without any of the glue. So you should still be able to tuck the fabric into the edges, especially obviously if you've done the ones next to it. So I would just continue, put the fabric on it. It might not stick very well. You might have to cut the piece of material to like as close to shape as you can, and then just poke it in and it should stay. You should be all right. So yeah, be very careful that when you just first get that little corner up, you see that the shininess is still on the background, not on the... You might be able to, can you not stick it back on actually? Because is the layer of glue still on the piece of paper? Could you try and stick it down, or did it pull so it's not sticky anymore? You can get lots of kimono silk for sale if anyone ever visits Japan. Oh, that's good. Well, I wondered if I should have kept a good eye, because I went to a really nice craft shop to get one of these fabrics, which was great. It's really lovely. But I wondered if, like, sometimes if you get lucky in the scrap store or something, I bet they've probably got some really cool stuff there. Oh, who was it that said they didn't have yellow? Was it Anna? Do you have some of this material? There might be some... there's still probably not enough of the yellow on there. Yeah, that one's like a greeny, isn't it? Right, what colour am I doing here? I think think I might do a blue. It's like the sun with, oh, that bit's not big enough. You have to make sure it's big enough before you stick it down. Oh, maybe that. Yeah, why not? I'm going for that. I like all the different textures in the, oh, you'll use red, nice. Yeah, I think that would be great. It'd be a proper like sunset red. Oh, I've used a bit of a seam. Might be a bit tricky to poke in. Be careful of seams. Right, we're poking down again. How's everyone doing? How many pieces have you stuck down so far? Oh, that was a lovely one to poke down. Sometimes they're just glorious, aren't they? Just sit down in the gaps. Oh, I like having a flower in the sunset. Copying you so far, but really enjoying it. Oh, good. Are you doing the same colours, or are you doing your own, a different colour? I hope everybody can still see. I don't know if anyone's watching on Facebook. I hope it's all still working. It seems to be working. Right, going for the next one. I'm mixing up the textures, so I'm not doing two of the same textures together. I'm going to do some block colour, some of the kind of what's that called? Tell me what this is called. Like the school. You hear that rain? Huh? Okay. Paisley. Gingham. Yes. You're on your third piece. This craft is very forgiving. If you leave a few millimetres seam around the edge, you can just poke it in deeper. Yeah. You just got to be careful not to go too deep, because you'll cut through the bottom one. But yeah, it's satisfying, isn't it? I love doing this so far. And I just always try and, like I said, make those lines line up with the angle of, you know, I want the lines to go the angle of the rays. But yeah, gingham I think was the one I was. What's paisley then? Is that a similar pattern? So I have the next couple of boxes all planned and ready to, well, not quite ready to go, but all planned. I'm really looking forward to it. We very nearly did polymer clay. Oh, hang on. We very nearly, don't end my live. There we go. It's not Paisley. Hi, Auntie Kate, guess who? Who is that? The Munchkins? Is that the Martins? Is Paisley a flowery thing? Or is that another checkered thing? Who's calling me Auntie Katie? Is that those Martins? So yeah, I digress again. Next month, we are going to be learning how to do...
How to train your dragon.
Not how to train your dragon. We are going to learn needle felting. That's going to be a really good one. Stabbing with a little needle felting hook, and we're going to be doing some really lovely... I've got a great project for that one. And the month after, we're going to be doing these really beautiful polymer clay earrings. That's the plan. I really shouldn't tell you because I get really distracted and then I change my mind. But at the minute, that's what we're going to be making in the next couple of months. But it's just me running this business, so I then forget what I told people and I go, yeah, no one will know, it'll be okay. I've decided to do something different now, and then I get, you said we were going to be doing this. So, I mean, I have bought the supplies for, well, part of the supplies for both of those boxes. So, yeah, we should be doing a Halloween themed needle felting for next month, and some lovely, I'm really looking forward to the polymer clay. I used to use polymer clay when I was a kid. I loved it. I used to make loads of stuff out of it. Right, I haven't done a perfect job here. I've used a bit of material with a seam in here, which is a bit annoying, and I cut this piece a little bit too small. But it's fine. It's so busy with all the different pieces of material, you're not even going to notice. And it's just like, let go of trying to make it perfect. Like, we're just doing something we enjoy. We're not making this for the king or queen. We are making it for us. We're making it to enjoy ourselves. And we're making it to just have a nice little craft night. It doesn't matter. It's just easy. It's fun. We're having a nice time, we're meeting new people. I'll be happy for anything. Now I've tried it, I'm defo signing up monthly to make sure I don't miss out. Ah, yay! I'm so glad. Ah, hey Reagan. Hi baby. Love you. If that's my Reagan, then hello. Right, Jessie, I think it's about time you need to go to bed, I'm afraid. Jessie. I just gave a big kiss. Come on. Love you. I'm going to get into bed. All right? No, I've got to do this. I've already put you to bed. I've read you some of your book. Go and give Jemima a cuddle. single parenthood. You can be as organised as you want, but they will
they'll do their own thing. Mummy agrees, yeah.
Little bum. Right, let's do this red colour. Right, I've cut it. Take the top layer off. Make sure the shiny bit is underneath and still stuck to the foam board. Pull it off. Your fabric, try not to touch that at all because you can pull it off.
Does anyone else get like really obsessed with a song?
I always get really obsessed with a song and then I feel like I can't
Get it in my body enough. It's like too loud for my ears.
I very often get that. I'm like, I'm sure, I don't know if I'm the only one. I'm surely not the only one. I went through a bit of a sea shanty period for a while where there was a sea shanty that I could not get enough of. I was just listening to it. It's called One More Pull by the Wellermen and it is absolutely beautiful. And I just could not stop listening to it.
Like I probably listen to it 30 or 40 times in a day.
And yeah.
Is that weird? Please tell me you do that as well. Oh, hi Libby. Paisley has swirly drop shapes. Oh, I know what you mean. Thanks, Lib. Hello.
Oh, no, I'm not poking with a craft knife. I'm poking with this. If it gets annoying that I'm singing.
Tell me to shut up.
But you know, crafting and singing, everything's a bit creative, having a lovely time. Me and my sisters used to sing this song in a band many moons ago. What is your favourite song at the moment?
What song can you not get enough of? Oh, thanks for the rose, Reagan. See, I'm happy when Reagan sends me a rose.
She's not my sister. Not that I'm ungrateful that my sister sent me a rose. No. Had a bit of a like throwback to all the bands. My dad's friend posted a video of his band from 1992. I was 10 years old. In the Fleece, playing a Living Colour song. So good. I shared it on Facebook. And yeah, like good old days of proper old rock and roll music in pubs.
That was my childhood. Oh, thanks for the heart. Oh, Reagan. Reagan's sending love on me. Oh, Reagan lit up hat and moustache. I don't know what that means, but keep doing it. Give me hats and moustaches. It's getting there, look at that. Ooh.
Love it. It's so satisfying, isn't it? You just switch off, do something creative. How good is this? And what would you be doing if you hadn't done this box tonight? Would you have been doing something creative? Because this is why I've set this up, because I know. Oh, I just looked up at myself and I had a hat and a moustache on and I was talking serious. Was that you, Reagan? Thank you very much. I love doing creative things,
but I just don't set aside the time. Do you?
like I think we all have the best intentions, but the great thing is, even if you can't be bothered, you think, oh, I don't know if I can be bothered to do that live tonight, but everyone's on, let's just do it, let's just log in.
And what a lovely time we're having. Well, I am anyway.
Pink. No, I don't want pink next to that one. What colour do I want next to that? I think I want a, oh, maybe that. Ooh. I want more of a texture. What do I want? What do I want?
I mean, it'd be good to do this in a workshop where we've just got piles and piles of material in the middle and we can all just go off and,
Ooh, look, rainbow stripes.
we can all go off and like rummage through big piles of...
That big enough? I'm doing it. Oh, hang on. It's got to be... Oh, what colours do I want? Is it the same on both sides? I'm going to do that yellowy orangey bit. With blue. Anything you got it. Oh, it's such a cute song. Does it remind you of that movie with Whoopi Goldberg? Is it The Colour Purple?
She's singing to her partner when she's dying. You motivate me to do it. Hang on, I think I've missed your comments. I remember seeing your first video in your class and thought, I need... Oh, I love that. Love you, Reagan. Hi, Iga.
We are learning.
It's a Japanese art called
Kinusaiga, and it is a Japanese fabric collage making process. So we've got this foam board, and it's like card on both sides with a bit of foam in the middle, and then we've got this sticky, double-sided sticky stuff on top, and the backing is still on it. I'm not being, I was being that annoying Instagram-y thing then. Then we peel off, we use a craft knife to cut off the top layer. We stick down some material and then cut off the edges and
Poke the edges in. It is really fun.
I actually really like it. It's the first time I've actually had music on in the background.
And it's probably annoying that I'm singing, but
again, it's good for you. I will encourage you all to be singing in the background. Although it's probably even more annoying if I'm singing and you've got music on. Oh, I like this stripy one. Definitely want to do more of this. So it does needle felting and polymer clay. Sound good to you guys? I always think that I do compare this business a lot to like HelloFresh, and there were so many recipes with HelloFresh that I was like, not sure I fancy that. But it was always the ones that I didn't really fancy that I ended up enjoying even more. So, and I think that it's probably the same with this. There's so many crafts that I think, yeah, that'll probably be all right. And then I think that when we actually do it, it'll be really satisfying.
what I mean?
Show you some red next. Yeah, red. Yeah, I got the dud one that was a bit battered on the edges.
Defo, although I may choose to make worry stones instead of earrings. You don't wear earrings. That's absolutely fair enough.
And I thought, you know, there might be guys that do the boxes or people that don't have their ears pierced, but
you can make them for presents as well. It'll be coming up to Christmas. It's going to be November.
yeah, you can make
necklaces, anything. I think you prophesied what craft picture I was going to do when picking my fabric. Some of these pieces are perfect. Ah, great! I cannot wait to see all of your pictures. Always wanted to try needle felting. Currently making my wire flowers for the resin. Oh, good. Who's that? Is that Gemma?
Oh, I've had a very strange thing with the resin flowers. I had, it's maybe a little bit morbid, but I had my ex-father-in-law that unfortunately passed away recently, and I gave him some resin glass flowers in the hospital because you can't take flowers into a hospital, so they were absolutely perfect, and he went in July. Anyway, unfortunately, he passed away, and he had bought me a present in May before my birthday, before he got poorly, and I got it the other day, and he had bought me some glass resin flowers. How strange is that? So I'd given some to him and he'd given some to me, but neither of us realised at the time that we gave them to each other. So it feels a little bit meant to be and
Beautiful. Oh, Sophie.
hi, Soph.
How are you doing with the... how are you doing it then? Do you just know what you're doing now? Did you watch the video before, or are you watching the live and watching the video?
I know, it did make me feel very, very emotional, the getting those glass resin flowers. It blew my mind because I thought, well, how would he know? How would he know? He didn't know that we'd made that because he bought them before we'd even made them. So very, very special. But it's weird, isn't it? Sometimes these things happen and you think, I don't know, I'm so sceptical, but I'm also so like, that's so weird that there must be bigger forces at play, you know? Very weird. I need to tell Charlotte that story, the lady who collaborated with me on that box, because, well, it's just crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay, stabbing it in. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the needle felting. We were going to do needle felting a few boxes ago, but I think this is going to be a really good one. We're going to do like a Halloween themed needle felting box. So that's going to be fun. I am going to try and keep it reasonably themed. Obviously for Christmas, we're going to make something Christmas themed. I haven't fully solidified that box yet, but I have an idea. But if you have anything that you specifically want to make, please let me know. And if I can get it in, well, I might get it in this year. I might not. I might get it in for a box in the future. But yeah, just let me know if there's something that you'd really love to learn. I have got to get my head into, someone wanted to do basket weaving, which I love the idea of that.
Trying to remember as I go along, definitely a sign. Yeah, I know, it's weird, isn't it? Did I guess needle felting Halloween things on a Halloween? Yes, Danger, you did.
And my friend Jen said the same thing. She saw a post of someone making these little Halloween pumpkins, and she was like, hey, maybe you could collaborate with this person and do some Halloween pumpkins. And I was like,
I'm already doing it. Stop it.
but not with that person, but collaborating with the wonderful Bev, who helped me set up Curious Octopus right on day one. She just helped me for a couple of weeks right at the beginning, because obviously I am doing this all by myself, but
It's a lot. It's a lot to
it's a lot to do everything on your own.
Sorry, not a Halloween post, a Curious Octopus Instagram. Yeah, I feel like I saw it. I didn't know where. She's told me I'm not allowed to do spiders though, because some people are scared of spiders. I used to be scared of spiders, but I wouldn't be scared of like needle felted ones. But yeah, maybe we're not going to do spiders if people don't like spiders. But I think I need to not give too much away. But yeah, we're going to make some cool needle felting things. And it's very like stab, 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 stab to get the shapes. Yeah. Really crafty and lovely. Right, we are nearly finished with these rays. I think I need another gingham one. What colour? Pink? Bit of country music. Does everyone like country music? I love country music. I have some needle felting amigurumi around the house. I'm really looking forward to that box especially. Right, tell me what amigurumi is. I probably should know, shouldn't I? What craft are we playing with today? Hi, Kate loves the beach. Which Kate is that? Do I know you? We are learning Kinusaiga, which is a Kinusaiga? Have I said it right? I've said it so many times and now I can't remember. Kinusaiga, where we've got foam board. Oh yes, amigurumi, like cute animals. Yeah, I do know what you mean. So we are learning Kinusaiga, and it is, you get these foam boards, you stick some double-sided adhesive on it, you carve out the sections, stick on a piece of fabric, and then you poke the edges of the fabric in after you've cut them down, and it's very satisfying. And yeah, it's a lovely craft we're learning today. Hey, it's me, who's that? Me Aga? Hello. Oh, I want that to go that way, but I don't think it's not big enough. Oh, red? No, got red. Pink stripy. Let's try this pink stripy. I'm going to pull this tight so that that line is straight. No, it probably won't be. But it's okay, we don't care. Stick it down.
This is why I'm always going on about, like, I think we all need to just let it go a little bit. We need to let go of the pressure of creativity, like, oh no, I can't draw, oh no, I can't do that, oh, it's rubbish. Who cares? We're making something. We are making something. It's not rubbish, obviously, but it's all about the act of doing something creative, that it's really, really good. How many boxes am I sending out? Right, I'm going to be completely honest with you. So, my last, not this month, the month before, I sent out 21 boxes. And I was really, really happy with that, obviously. I had done loads of marketing, done loads of videos, was really trying to keep on top of the promotion and all that kind of thing. And obviously I had a product to push and try and get people to get involved with. This month, it was a surprise. It was partly because I wanted it to be a surprise. It was partly because I wasn't ready enough. I wasn't organised enough. And so I didn't have any finished Kinusaiga to promote. And summer holidays. I've got 2 children and I'm a single parent, so I was really busy. I was getting myself really, really stressed that I wasn't doing enough promotion. And so this month I sold 16 boxes, which, to be fair, considering I'd done no promotion, I think is actually still really good. And I was really, really happy with that. So thank you, everybody. I genuinely do really appreciate your support and the fact that you have joined. But I had to just give myself a bit of a break. I got told off by a couple of my friends who told me that summer holidays were time to survive and not thrive, which I think was very good advice. And I forget that, as much as this is a business and I am taking it very seriously and I want it to do very, very well, it's a really nice thing for people to do, but it's not saving lives, do you know what I mean? So I need to just give myself a bit of a break sometimes and do my best and also raise my kids. We're such an inclusive, you are an exclusive club of artists. I think you're, oh, thank you. I just remembered I had so much back to school prep that went out of my head. Yeah, it's just, summer holidays are tough, aren't they? They are really tough. It's been hard to entertain the kids and, they're good, they're pretty easy. But, like I run 2 businesses. I do lashes and brows for people who come over to the house, as some of you know. And I love doing that, but I'm on my own and I'm running my house and raising my kids and I'm doing my best. I don't want to co-host, but thank you very much, Ziddy. But yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Like, I'm trying to set up this business. I'm trying to do everything I can to make it as professional as possible, but also there's a real rebellious part of me that thinks, no, I'm a real person running a real business and I don't want it to be too polished. And I get told by people, don't make it about you, don't put yourself on it, just promote the product. And, I know that I've got to teach the workshops, but I think, well, it's me teaching them, isn't it? It's like, I am a real person running a business, trying to make a living and trying to get people to do something creative, because I do honestly, genuinely believe it's just really good for you. It is really good for your mental health. And I feel like I am getting a bit deep here. I've come a long way, whereas I used to try and be a fixer for other people in my life. And now I think I've moved that. I'm not trying to, like, you try and fix other people because you're not really looking at yourself, don't you? Like, that's definitely what I'm discovering. But now I've had a bit of therapy, I've had a bit of, like, learning about myself, and actually it's really good to help other people but in a healthy way that isn't detrimental to you. And I feel like now I am helping other people in a way that is the opposite. What's the opposite of detrimental? Like helpful to me as well. It's helping my mental health because I know that it's also holding me accountable. I am being way more creative than I've ever been before, and I've always been a creative person. And it's holding me accountable. It's making me do something creative. I've got deadlines every month. I've got deadlines to send the boxes out. I've got deadlines to do the live. And as much as very often my brain goes, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. As soon as I'm on, I had that tonight. I was thinking, oh, I don't know. You know, you get tired before, you've got loads of stuff to do, you've got to put the kids to bed and think about all of these things. And there's a big part of you that goes, oh, I don't know, I don't want to do it. And then I do it, and I'm always so buzzing after doing these live craft nights. I absolutely love them. And then I have to go to bed and I'm like, this is so good. So I really I love the connection. I love that you guys are sat there doing something creative. I love seeing what you've made. And don't make it too professional. Like, oh good, I'm so glad. And it is that trying to stay true to yourself, isn't it? I know that sounds really cheesy, but I am trying to do that because there's definitely a rebellion in me that's like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want my social media to always be pristine. You know, people have all these grids that look perfect, and that's great, but I want to be a real person documenting what I'm doing. And I think that, you know, it'll go a long way because that's people, like you say, people want to see real people. We're just making crafts. We're not trying to make it too spectacular. This is a new craft. It's not going to be perfect. I can't be a master at all of these crafts. I've just learnt it. I've just spent a month learning a craft, and then I've sent out this stuff and we're having a go together. So art and craft 100% comes with passion, and it would be difficult to separate from that. Yeah, I totally agree. I think, and how lovely that we're all just trying something together. I'm literally just like 2 or 3 steps ahead of you guys, and that's okay. I'm not I cannot be an expert in all of these crafts. You know, we're just having a go. I am sometimes going to be getting people in that are more expert than I am, because it's really lovely to have that expert with you know, their opinions and their expertise. That's lovely, but it's just, oh, I cut that a bit small, but it doesn't matter, it's okay. Oh, I can move it. Hey Reagan, tell your mum what's playing. What are you doing? You're not helpful, are you? This is lovely. She's not very lovely. If anybody knows me and they've been to my house, they will know the scratches all over my legs are from my cat, who's called Lovely and isn't. She is a bit of a bum. If you leave anything on the floor, she'll wee on it. So you can't drop a towel on the floor, you can't leave a bath mat on the floor. Which is great, because, you know, having kids, they never leave anything on the floor, do they? Oh, this is a tricky one, this one. This, oh. Love this song. We sang this for my friend's mum. If you're watching, Tina, we love you. Oh, here we go. We've done the raise. Right, rays are done. Oh, how cool is that looking? I'm not giving up, I'm not giving up, no, not me. And it looks a mess from the back, but it's fine. Love it. Look at the cat. Right, I'm gonna do some, shall I do some waves or shall I do the sun? I'm gonna do the sun. I am gonna do the sun. Has anyone that's doing this scene finished their raise? I'm regretting my choice of subject. Pointy bits no good for a beginner. Oh no. Hi. Heart? Who's that? Is that Reagan? No. Who is that? Hello. Anna's about to do her son. Oh, it's Lottie. Hi, Lottie. Yellow for the sun. Oh. I don't want it to be creased, although you can push the creases down, can't you? Yeah, the creases come out. Don't worry about the creases, just to let you know. An hour in. Oh, come on, sunshine. Oh, I love this song. Oh, I miss singing. I want to be in a band again. When I can get out in the evenings. Evening, I got so many fabrics scraps, so we'll definitely be trying this at some point. Great. Oh gosh, who's got the 3D album? Who said that? Jimmy is upstairs, yeah. I can't, you need to change your new username, you lot, because I don't know who you are. Oh, thank you, 80s Groove Girl. I actually had it coloured today. So I've also got like blue ears. But it did a really good job this time. I really love it. I mostly love it when it's like faded in a bit and it doesn't look so bright. But no, they've done a really good job. I've decided as well, you can't see it now, but I'm actually quite grey, and I've got a real melon streak, so I've got them to not bleach the little melon streaks. I'm going to let a little grey curl grow through. It's my first time, so I've got about a centimetre or two of growth, but maybe in a year or so I'll have a little grey curl. Red sun looks cool. Yes. See, how cool is that? You would have chosen yellow, you would have just gone for it, and now you're really happy with the red. Love it. Purple suits you. Have you had pink hair before? I have had pink hair before. I do tend to go for blue, like blue, purple and pink mixed in together. I have got blue, purple and pink in it right now, but it looks very purple and blue. And it looks different when it kind of starts fading out. But yeah, it's pretty much always blue, purple and pink. Has been for the last, I don't know, 10 years or so. My kids have never known me with natural coloured hair. All right, the sun's done. How cool does that look? I love it. Sophie again. Oh, Sophie. Oh, you've got a 3D CD. Oh my goodness. We'll do after the live. Remember, Mum passed it on to me. The album, oh gosh, the album is on Spotify, yeah. I've also got about 4 boxes full of those CDs still in my garage. Maybe I'll send you all a free one. You get a free gift. A terrible 3D CD from the 90s, 2000s. You're going to make cards with those, be cool. Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, you could definitely make cards with this. Just be careful not to cut all the way through and not to snap it. Right, I'm going to do some waves. I'm going to need, oh look, so I've got some greens, I've got some this material, quite like that. It might look a little bit like coral or something. I'm going to put that one in this big section here, I think. I've got some of this. I've got some of that green. Oh, and that green, that's quite a nice green. That would be good. Right, come on then. I think maybe what I'll do is the sea darker, it's darker further away, isn't it? So maybe I'll do the lighter colours closer, the darker colours further away. Or am I thinking about it too much? Just stick some bloody material on, Kate. Right, I'm gonna do this one that's closest to it. And I'm kind of aiming where the original lines were, but I've actually just kind of made my own up. I mean, I made the original ones up, but now I'm really making them up. Christmas cards or coasters. Yeah. That's the thing, once you've got this skill, eventually, this is why I'm always saying what you're doing is creative or positive. No, thank you, Jamdade. Sorry. I don't want to collaborate. It's why I'm always saying what you're doing that's creative or positive, because you try these things and then once you've got that skill, you can use it. It's almost just like about looking for little opportunities to do creative things. And when you've got all of these little craft skills, you know, the amount of people, when we did the Kinusaiga box where you repair broken pottery with gold, the amount of people that have gone, oh, my jewellery broke. They had like a little crystal and they fixed it with Kinusaiga. And, you know, someone had a lovely mug from their mum and handle had broken off. You do have to be careful, it's not as strong, but because it was a decorative thing, they kept it. And they could fix it because they had their kintsugi kit. It's just lovely. I love those little stories of people using these skills and then just doing something creative. Fixing problems creatively. I think I've missed some... Are you going to make cards? It's not terrible. No, it's not terrible. I know, I shouldn't really have said that. Free CD with every box purchased. Yeah! Oh, gosh. Oh, wow, I can see the... Saw a YouTube video of a Chinese woman artist doing this. Oh, did you? Nice. First time I heard of this craft was from you. Well, oh, hello, kitten. Yeah. I mean, I heard about it because I saw it online. But now we're having a go. Would you have had a go before getting a Curious Octopus box? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm glad we're having a go now. I wouldn't have had a go. I would have seen that online and thought, oh, that looks cool. I wouldn't have got the stuff together and done it. But now here we are, all doing a craft that we've never heard of a month ago. And now we're just having a go. We're trying it. How great is that? Oh, it's quite nice doing the waves. Oh, this is gonna look so good. I'll cut off that little end. A little bit of green. How are you all doing? Definitely inspired. Oh, thank you. I want to get into fabric collage. Yeah. Oh gosh. So the great thing is when you do this as well, maybe what I should do is like tag a load of accounts maybe before we do each craft as well, so you can have a little look at what people are doing, especially actually for this mystery one. Once you had your boxes, we could have had a little look and seen what people are making, because some people, I saw this guy, it wasn't quite Kinusaiga, but it was like fabric collage, and he was doing this like, I think it was pictures of his mum, but it was this like incredibly realistic looking big portrait of this like African American woman with like a big headdress, and it was just beautiful material. It looked so amazing. So it'd be really good for you guys to see, you know, what people can do with this kind of craft. And also, this is like a, see if you like this. Hopefully this will inspire you to just do some more. Maybe one of these crafts you'll literally just love, and it might set you off on a completely new path of always then doing fabric art, fabric collage, or I don't know. You just don't know, do you? These little tiny little snippets of inspiration. Isn't that like the most amazing thing about social media? And I would also massively recommend looking at what you see on your social media and tailoring it to what you want to see, because I'm really careful of not clicking on the clickbait stuff, you know, that's celebrities having surgery and you know, just all the rubbish that they want you to care about, body image, like negative body image stuff, and shaming women for, I don't know, for whatever. We get shamed for a lot of rubbish, don't we? So I've really made sure that what I click on, what I look at, what I spend time watching is like more creative stuff. And now my feed is literally just full of amazing people making amazing things. It's just great. I'm loving this so much. I never thought of trying it. Oh, you? Yeah, I feel exactly the same, to be honest. So I'm grateful to you guys for buying the boxes, so then I can continue finding new crafts and we can all try them together. I just love making things from scraps, recycling stuff, make amazing art. Yeah, I really need to get down to that. We've got a really good scrap store in Weston-super-Mare, and I don't go there enough. I need to be down there and think, you know, once I've got loads of boxes planned and that kind of thing. I mean, I've only got a couple planned in advance for the minute. Just off for a bath, but I'll keep you live on. Oh yeah, we can join you in the bath. I do try and keep it to about 2 hours, which is another 20 minutes, but I don't know if I'll finish this in 20 minutes, but I will try. Oh, you're number 3 in the fan club. Thank you, thanks for the hearts. What was I saying? Can't remember. And you know what? When you start being more creative, it does kind of like seep into the rest of your life. You know? I don't know. I know this sounds really cheesy, but even just down to this time last year, I was so stressed. There had been a lot of stuff going on, but I was so stressed, and I just, you know, we were doing HelloFresh all the time because I did not have the capacity in my brain to think about what to make for dinner for my kids. I just couldn't do it. And it was like, right, I just want to know what I'm making and just not have to think about it, not have to shop. It just arrives at the door, everything's easy. But the kids got bored of it. They didn't want to do HelloFresh anymore. I'm using that bit of blue. I'm going to try and keep it on there. But since doing this, as much as I've taken on more work and I've got way more stuff to do with the business, I feel like my brain works so much better creatively, and we're eating better, and we're, you know, I've got the ability to use my brain to think, oh, what could we make? What could we eat? It's almost like I've just got a bit of my brain power back, and I honestly think that so much of that is starting to use it creatively in the right ways, and it allows you to use it creatively in other ways as well. I know that sounds cheesy and it sounds like a pitch, but I honestly believe that for me. Oh yeah, that bit looks good. I like it. Look at the waves. That one bit off. I'm really loving this one. It's good, isn't it? Thanks for the like, sis. Oh, other sis is on. Hello. Hi, sir. If anyone wants to change their career as well and get into lashes and brows, my other sister is a very good beauty trainer. It's a great career. It's done us well for, what, 12, 13 years? gosh. So, was it your two that said hello to me earlier? Who said hello, Auntie Kate?
Oh, was that Reagan?
Some of the kids at my son's school have started calling me Auntie Kate now. I love it. Some of my nieces and nephews call me Auntie Sparkle. That's my favourite auntie name. So satisfying when it just sinks into that little ridge. I do wonder though if this got bigger, if it would be as enjoyable. Do you know what I mean? Because it's really lovely, isn't it? That there's just, I mean, I'm sure it would be. It would be different, but I love that we're all, you know, we can be on first name terms, and I've started to, I mean, I don't know what some of you look like, but I feel like I know you a little bit because of what you're doing. So please do as much as you can in terms of like communicating back and, you know, and showing me what you've made, because it helps me to learn who you are. You see me, you hear me talking, you hear me talking about my life and that kind of thing, and you share a little bit, but I don't really know who you are and what you're up to and what your interests are, and if this has been beneficial to you. Kind of I do know, but oh, it wasn't your kids. Weird. But yeah, keep in touch. Let's communicate. I don't know, isn't it good? Human contact is good. Keep in touch. Let's communicate. I don't know, isn't it good? Human contact is good. Oh gosh, what am I doing there? Shall I make that one a bit smaller? Yeah, I am going to make it a little bit. Do a little one there. I'm going to do a little light one, maybe even a white. Oh, see, I nearly pulled the wrong. I nearly did what, was it Anna, you did that? Pulled the 2 layers off. Was it you, Anna, or was it?
Who else? Who was it? I can't remember. Crafting always helps with your mental health and well-being.
I 100% agree. I didn't realise until doing this business just how much. But yeah. Oh, actually, I think I've got some like shiny white somewhere. Yeah. This is going to be a nice one. Little flashes of white. I'm going to just put little bits of white on. I don't know if you want to do the same if you're doing a similar thing to me, but just bigger bits of blue, bigger bits of green, and just little splashes of white, which I think will look really nice, and just give it a little bit of a shine.
Oh, hang on. Oh, it was Gemma that pulled it off. Sorry, Anna, didn't mean to blame you. You're a pro now. Love that. I was pleased I found your craft box. I've been housebound with depression and panic disorder. I'm so sorry. And this definitely helps keep my mind busy and engaged in the good rather than bad. That's really good. Oops. I'm so glad to hear that. But the good part, not the bad part.
But yeah, I honestly, it's hard to like, I shout about it being good for your mental health. Oh, I took a bit too much off there. Oh no, it's fine. It's going to be fine. And it isn't a pitch, it really isn't. It is good, it's so good for your mental health. It really is. And just trying to get people to do something. And I know that people take the mick out of me for my what are you doing that's creative or positive, because I've heard them taking the mick out of me, but I don't really care, because if it helps some people to just find those little opportunities to find something creative. You know, we're doing a box once a month. I'd love to do it more often, but for the minute I don't have the resources, and you know, and it's trying to make it affordable for everybody. But you know, if you can also try and find the little opportunities to do something creative, I've massively noticed the benefit of being more creative over the past year. Like, some of you know the stresses that happened. But this is, you know, it's the business that I needed, not in terms of business. I set this up because I wanted someone to go. I was so overwhelmed. I knew I wanted to make something creative, and I just felt so overwhelmed, and I just wanted someone to go, just make this. Stop, like, wondering what to make and wandering around craft shops clueless. Just make this. Bit like a HelloFresh. Just make this. That you don't have to think about anything. And that was the business that I wanted someone to provide for me. So I thought, well, I'll do it then. And it's been brilliant for my mental health. It really has. It's given me something to focus on. It's allowed me to be creative. It's allowed me to connect with people. It's allowed me to help other people in similar situations. It's just been great. It really has. And I'm very grateful that it almost feels like every business that I've always been quite like entrepreneurial, but it feels like every business that I've tried has led me to this. I've made a mistake, or I've learned something so that I could do this one. It feels like absolutely the right business for me. So that's my cheesy little admission. Should I put some? I'll put some lime green, or a bit further down, because we're staying dark, aren't we? We're trying to keep it darker. Don't attack me, please. Horrible cat. Honestly, she's horrible. Give yourself a nice bun. Oh, thank you. We'll blow my trumpet. Thanks, Kate, for your honesty. It's also helped me mostly to give my mind a break from overload. Oh man, overload is the thing, isn't it? And overwhelm. I have lots of work to do tonight, but this made me say no and put me first. Oh, good. Thanks, Jem. I'm really glad. It is good for us, isn't it? And that's the thing. I think if we all had a craft box that we were like, oh yeah, I'll do that sometime, we wouldn't be doing this. We wouldn't be doing it tonight. And I think the live is really important. Oh, look. Oh, did you all get some of that red and black? I don't think I've got any of that left, but I'm sure I put some of that in all of your boxes. I feel like every time I reach over, my cat is going to attack me because she's horrible like that. I keep picking up this piece and I don't want to use it. Oh, what about that bit of blue there? Don't attack me. It won't. Right, I might have to make this piece a bit smaller. Okay, will it fit on there? No. No! Ah! Oh, maybe, a little bit. Yeah, I'll make it stretch. Ooh.
Right, hang on. Oh, no, thank you. What are we making? We are making, we're doing a Japanese art called Kinusaiga, and we have these foam boards with bits of sticky back plastic, double-sided sticky tape. Ow. And we have cut one side of the sticky tape so that it sticks this fabric down. Then we cut away the edges and we tuck the edges in, and it creates this beautiful Japanese art called Kinusaiga, and it's like a fabric collage making. And we learn a different craft every month. Would you like to see some of the other crafts that we've made in the past? I've got them all behind me, some of them, not all of them. We've made glass resin flowers. We've done mosaic making. At some point I'm going to drop this and smash it, aren't I? Because I keep moving around with that. We've done mosaics. We have done what else? Oh, lino cut prints. Another similar style to what we're doing now. We've done lino cut prints. That was a really fun one. We've done lampshade making. The lampshade's over there. Oh. We've done glass. I'm only showing this to TikTok. I'm not showing it to the rest of you because it's you guys asking. Glass painting. We've done mandalas on coasters. We've done lots of things. We've been doing this now for 10 months, I think. Oh, I'm behind on my comments. Did you mention you used to do body painting? I did do body painting. I used to do body painting for advertising campaigns and things like that. Yeah, I was a face painter for years as well. And I've done some body painting for like fine art prints. If you go on to, okay, I'm not very good at promotion, to be honest. I've got another page called I Am Spinks Art, SPINKS. And probably if you scroll right down to the bottom, there is some of my body painting there. My favourite pieces, I did some birds. I did a collection of birds that did quite well and were reasonably well known, and it was like optical illusion body painting. So you think it's birds and then you realise it's people like in the shape of the birds. Maybe do a video for us on some Halloween makeup. I think there is a couple of YouTube, I think I only ever did 2. I did a monster face and a scary pumpkin. Oh, I did a skull. I think that's on YouTube somewhere. But yeah, I don't really do that much face and body painting anymore, but I think I love doing different things, and it never really sat well with me to, everyone always says about when you do art, you should do your 10,000 hours and you should like really focus on one medium, and it's never sat well with me because I love doing different things. So I always felt a little bit trapped in the body painting. I loved it, I really did love it when I had done it,
but I felt like I don't want to always do this. I want to do other things as well. So it was great. It was a career for me. Before I had kids, I used to go and do lots of body painting. I didn't do lashes and stuff then. I just did loads and loads of body and face painting jobs all over the place, which was really fun. And it, you know, it took me to some amazing places and did some amazing jobs all over the world, really. And it was fun. It was good fun. But I love doing this now. I don't think I'd want to be doing... Well, I don't know. Maybe I could do a couple of the good jobs again.
Oh yes, please. I would love to do mosaic at some point too.
Yeah, I've had a couple of people actually say, will you do mosaics again? And, you know, maybe we will like double up and do it again, but we can do a different project, can't we? There we did like some, we did like a door plaque, but we could, I mean, I did a big project. I did a big doorstep, which is currently in my garage. I haven't even put it out. It's literally sat in my garage. It's massive, it's beautiful. And I did a sink. My bathroom sink upstairs has been mosaicked. I just bought a bog standard bowl sink from B&Q and I mosaicked it, and it's really lovely. Although that took me about 5 years to install. I get there eventually, but maybe you've inspired me to do the, to get the doorstep installed. I'll have to sort that out at some point. But yeah, we could definitely make some mosaics. Maybe next year we'll do a mosaic box again, shall we? Because I think this year is pretty much sorted now. But if you guys want to do mosaics again, then I'll absolutely do that. I've still got loads of tiles in my art room as well. This is great for me, and the idea is that you guys don't get a surplus of craft supplies. Like, you're not buying everything for a different type of craft, so that you haven't got like just a garage full of stuff. I mean, you should have enough to kind of keep you going, and so you can do some more if you want to, but you don't have to have like reams and reams of stuff. But it means that I've got a garage full of stuff and an art room full of stuff and loads of mosaic tiles, and it's great. I love it. The sailor ain't the sailor anymore. Oh, 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 oh. If you see a sailing ship, it might be your last. Sailor anymore. It's one of my sea shanties that I got a bit obsessed with. I loved it. Do you know, it's one of the things when I was really sad and low. Sea shanties. I got just completely obsessed with sea shanties. I could not listen to enough sea shanties. Isn't it funny what your brain does when you're in a weird place? I blame my Irish roots for the sea shanty obsession. When I'm sad, I need to listen to sad sailors. Oh, I'd love to revisit many of the crafts and build on the skill. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm glad that you said that, because I do feel like, oh, I hope that people don't... It's hard to know what you guys want to do. I don't want you to feel disappointed that we're not trying a completely new thing every time. But yeah, I mean, if we could do a similar craft or even the same craft but a different project, that, you know, that'd still be nice, wouldn't it? I'm glad that you said that.
Loving the diversity. Good. The 2130 regret only being 50% through my craft project. Is it that time?
Oh gosh, yeah, we should be trying to wrap it up. Please don't feel like you have to stay. If you need to get off, you get off. I'm just gonna finish my, yeah, I think that's taken me 20 minutes to do those couple of things, but I think I'm gonna do slightly bigger sections for the last couple. But it is a lovely craft that you can put down and you can start again tomorrow. But you have to finish it because I want to see what it looks like. Don't just stop. I want to see what you've all made. The lovely part of this is that there's no one kind of judging you, or, you know, you're not looking over other people's shoulders thinking, oh, theirs looks better than mine. But it means I have to rely on you guys
To post what you've done.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that bit of green there. She is going to attack me soon. I know it. She's horrible.
Does anyone want a black cat? Hendy, I was the same after watching the Fisherman's Friends movie. I haven't watched that. Will it make me more obsessed with sea shanties again? I'd happily pay for a second box if it was an option. Would you?
Oh, well, again, there is so much I can do with this business, and I would really love to extend it into giving people more options, because I would love it to, you know, it would be great if I had the resources. I don't have the resources at the moment. That if you loved a craft, you know, if we did mosaics and you loved it, that I could say, right, you love that, here's a 6-week course, and we'll just do this for 6 weeks. But the different boxes would run monthly as well. Stick with me, stick with me. I'm gonna try and build it. I'm gonna do what I can. And if I can, oh gosh, this is a tricky one. I will offer whatever I have the resources and the time and the headspace to offer. I will finish it tonight. Come on, Anna, I believe in you. You can do this. Do you know what I also love? Is when I get a new order, I love seeing where all of you guys are. And when I get, I've been very lucky to have some wonderful friends and family who have supported me on this little business that I've set up. And they've, you know, some friends and family have bought boxes, and I love that. But when I get a order from one of you lot that I don't know, I'm like, oh, where are they? Where in the world are they? Who are they? Where have they found me? It's so exciting, and I just love that we really are. I'm not like going to go into like, look at, obviously, well, it wouldn't really matter where. I'm not like letting people know your address or anything, but trust me when I say these boxes have gone all over the country, all over the UK actually. I've got boxes in Scotland, literally in the north, south, east and west. How cool is that? We're crafting all over the place.
Can you hear that rain? My husband gets ready in this room though. He'll use the hairdryer and I'll have fabric. Oh, goes everywhere. Oh no. He'll be like, what have you been doing in here? Craft snow. So satisfying to watch. Thanks, Sarah. Very possible. It's a true story of fishermen in Cornwall who still put. Oh my goodness! I would just. Is it a crier? And is in southeast London. I used to live in South London. We were in Streatham and then West Norwood. Thanks, Viv. Hello.
Yeah, but how cool is it that we're all over the place and we're crafting together? It's cool, isn't it? When could you ever go to a craft night with some people from all over the place? And I really, really do recommend, there's a closed Facebook group, if you haven't already joined it, called Curious Octopus Makers. You have to be approved. So apply to get in and I'll approve you. And like chat to each other. Become friends with each other. Show what you've made. Like let's really make this a lovely little community of people that just want to make things. You're very welcome to post whatever you want in there. Post suggestions of things you want to make. Post other creative things that you've done with your day. And it's quite a small group. I think there's only about 40 people in there. So I literally will have no tolerance of getting rid of people if they're not the wonderful people that I know that you guys all are. But it's just people saying, hey, look, I made this today and
whatever. How long left will it take? I don't know.
Sorry. Probably another 20 minutes, half an hour, I would say. Have a bit of flashback to Bryan Adams. Yeah, hasn't the rain been crazy? Gosh, we had a hailstorm here the other day.
It was absolutely bonkers. Bromley. Bromley's Kent, isn't it?
I've got a friend from uni in Swanley, I think.
Sarah wants to do a mosaic. Which Sarah? Oh, it depends who you ask.
Shall I use some of this green now? It's got a bit of a, or maybe I'll use some of this green for that big bit there. What should I put there? Maybe that green. I'm doing a lot of green in the sea rather than blue. But that's alright, isn't it?
Can do whatever I bloody well want. Kent, South East London, Zone 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't actually know exactly where it is, but shall I put the gingham? Would the gingham work for the sea, do you reckon? Dunno, mate. No, I think I'm not going to do it. No, not that either. Oh, that'll do, pig, that'll do. Has anyone finished yet? Danger, you haven't, have you? Because you've you've done a ridiculously difficult picture. Are you swearing?
Definitely not about 60%.
It's going to be worth it though. It will be worth it. It's quite good to do a little bit of a, once you've stuck it down, do a little bit of a push down with your, gosh, my brain, I can't think of any words. A little bit of a push down with your hem ripper, whatever it's called. Because then you can see where you need to cut a bit clearer. That's a good tip.
For nearly when we're finished, isn't it?
Oh, aren't they great? Going to see any gigs soon? I'm going to a comedy gig tomorrow night. Is it? I'm going to some different things soon. At the moment, I'm going to a poetry performance at some point soon.
A lovely lady called Georgie Smith.
No, Georgie Jones. It's a, gosh, I've just mixed up Smith and Jones. She's a really, really lovely poet. If you haven't already heard of her, I would absolutely recommend following her on Instagram or wherever, because she does this beautiful, real, wonderful poetry, and I love her. And I'm also going, my friends booked tickets to go and see this band
Who play all different types of music, and then they teach you different types of dancing, but not in a like waltz, and it's like, now we're gonna mosh, and now we're gonna do ska dancing, and this is how you do it.
How fun is that going to be? I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be ridiculously silly, I think.
I'm so happy with it. Best craft yet! Yeah!
Oh, I'm so glad, Danger. That makes me so happy. I can't wait to see it. I've got high hopes, Danger. Don't let me down.
I still need to see your other one as well. You haven't showed me your...
Was it the glass painting you did? But then did you say you were going to do an anniversary picture, weren't you? Is that you? What was this now? I'm really sorry if I ever get things wrong, because I have the worst memory. Probably, I know everyone's using it as an excuse at the moment, probably a combination of ADHD and perimenopause. That's great, isn't it? But yeah, I think you were doing something for your anniversary, and then you said you weren't sure, you weren't super happy with it, is that right? But I still want to see.
I know. It doesn't matter though, you did it.
You did it. And you don't have to show me at all. There's no pressure. But I'd like to see it. If you ever feel brave enough. But also the great thing is you're doing more creative things, so you will improve in creativity, you will increase in confidence, and hopefully it will give you a really good, like, look at what I did then and look at what I can do now. So that'll be really good. Oh, that's a really nice fabric to do. Hello, kitty. You going to be nice tonight? She hates me folding washing, so I'm really nervous about her being here tonight because every time I reach for some washing to fold, she just goes for me. So I'm worried that if I reach for, she's nuzzling in the fabrics. Should join or not?
I think you should join.
We're having a great time tonight. Imagine if you had your very own box and you had all this stuff and you were making this lovely Japanese craft with us. It's so satisfying. And I think the next box is going to be just as satisfying. That needle felting is going to be so good. My friend Bev loves it. She gets so excited. She does little sound effects and everything. She literally can't send me a voice message talking about it without going, stop, 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 stop.
Oh, I'm missing all the comments, sorry. I've shared a progress Yeah, I can't wait to see your progress picture. Where have you put it? In the Facebook group? Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we've got 10.5 thousand likes. Thank you, everybody.
Goodness me. Thank you.
You guys have had busy little fingers tonight. Right, I reckon I've got two. I'm gonna make this 2 more sections. Right, I'm gonna do 2, maybe 3. What do you want? Be nice. I've got a sharp object. That sounded really threatening, didn't it? Don't, please. I know what you like, and I don't want you to be horrible. She's going to attack me. Just be nice. She's doing that tail swishy thing. Right, come on. Get off, please. Get off. Go. I'm really scared of my own cat. Right, look at her. She is horrible. Go on. Go. Go away. Falling in love. Right, come on, get down, please. Thank you. Get down. Is anyone else really scared of their cat? She's just absolutely evil. In the Facebook group. Yeah. That cat is like Jekyll and Hyde half the time. She's really lovely. But it's at this time of night and she's absolutely awful. She's just evil. And she just comes out of nowhere and sinks her claws into me. No. Need to move it up a bit. It's gonna stick. Ah! Right. Might lose some of the stickiness of that now.
My cat attacks me too. She will also be lovely. She looks just like your cat.
Do you think it's like a black cat thing? They're just horrible, aren't they? She's so nice sometimes. She'll like sleep on my bed and be really lovely. But it's like they get a witching hour. All my clients are scared of her. Because she wants the love and then she just goes for them. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Oh, nearly finished. Also, please do, if you know, this is a bit of a pitch, but if you do know of anyone else that you think might be interested in doing this, something like this, please do share it with people. Tell your friends and your mums and your aunties and whatever. I'd really appreciate it. I feel like I've moved this now, haven't I? Trying to show you my cat. I hope that, can you guys still see me on Facebook and Instagram? Say hello if you can, because I hope I haven't lost the feed. Oh, I quite like that little blob of pink on this piece. Looks really nice. Oh, I love this. It's looking so good. Oh, I really want to see your progress picture.
And it's finished.
And it's finished! Woo! Everybody say well done, Anna. Are you happy with it, Anna?
Yay! Well done, Anna.
Oh, you love it. Yes! I love it. I'm so happy that you guys have enjoyed this one. So, so happy. I'm going to be so buzzing. I'm not going to be able to go to sleep tonight. And please feel free to share. I know this is a big ask, but feel free to share on your own social media what this is about, what we're doing. If you've enjoyed it, I'd love it. Like, let's get more people to help their mental health by doing something good for themselves, creating something, and having a lovely time doing it. I've really had a lovely time this evening. Thank you very much, guys. I've really, really enjoyed it. I've got one piece to do. I'm going to do one piece. What colour shall I do?
Oh, a bit of Einaudi playing. Love it. We'll post photo tomorrow on Facebook and my coaster from last month, because I want to take pictures in daylight.
Yeah. Go, Anna. And I love that you guys are interacting. It's lush. I love it. Oh, there's a stripy one there. Maybe I could do like a beachy colour. Yeah, no? Yeah. Yeah, I think that would work. Let's do that. Oh, I love Einaudi. That was another thing that I listened to when I was really struggling. Loads of Einaudi. Loads of Coldplay. Loads of Einaudi. Loads of sea shanties. Einaudi was my, like, when I was really trying to relax, and I would lie, I've got a Shakti mat, you know, like the mat of spikes, and I would listen to Einaudi and lie on my Shakti mat and really try and just, I don't know, calm my nervous system a bit. Did work. Definitely helped. No, what? Just please be nice. I'm nearly finished, and I have fed you. Hi. I love my Shakti mat. I actually fall asleep on. I do as well. Do you know what? Isn't it weird? Like the first couple of minutes you think, this is horrendous. It's like the worst pain ever. I have to set a 20-minute timer now because I know I'll fall asleep. I've got like a lava lamp that I put on, like a glittery lava lamp. Play Einaudi, lie on the Shakti mat. Like I lie on it in bed, so I get in my covers and I could honestly sleep on it. I just, maybe I should. It's just lovely, isn't it? And I'm so all or nothing that I had to go just straight to a level 3 because I was like, I don't want to buy a level 1 or a level 2 and then want it to be stronger. So I had to just go straight for a level 3. Don't, please. Just be nice. I know. I'm so scared of her. Just let me finish this. Yeah. I can't remember what I was saying. Shakti mat or something. Before I'm getting terrorised by my cat. Right, this is my last piece. This is my last piece. Oh, I like this little stripy material for the bottom actually. Right, is there anything else I need to say? Do you guys need to know anything else before we go, before we sign off? I've kind of told you what we're going to do for next month. I'm going to start shouting about that on my social media. I thank you so much everybody for like supporting this little business, and any likes and shares and just engagement, even saving a video and not sending it anywhere really helps with my engagement for this little business. So if you do see my posts, please give me a little comment or a share or a save or whatever. It really does make a huge difference to how much it sends it out to people. So thank you so much. Oh, hang on. Is your back on fire? Oh, your back is on fire. Yeah, it is a challenge getting off. Have you ever done it where, like, I've done it where I've led on it and it's on the top of my bum as well, and I'm like, oh gosh, that's so painful. Shakti mat. So if you go to the Shakti actual website, they sell them in 3 different like what would you call it, levels. So number 1 is quite mild and you can just lie on it and it's fine. Number 2, they say number 1 is for beginners, number 2 is for kind of seasoned users, and then number 3 is like for yogis. I'm not a yogi, but I went for level 3 and it was horrendous, but it's actually also amazing. So if you can be a little bit kick-ass, for want of a better word, maybe I'd probably go for a number 2, because it would be, they are quite expensive. They're about 80 quid, I think. Sorry, what do we do with long edges? Cut them off. So it is completely up to you. Oh, I've just finished mine. So you can leave it like that if you want. You can cut off the edges. You can get some sellotape or tape or glue and just fold all of these over and stick them so that they it just looks a bit tidier on the edges. You can buy an A5 frame. I've purposely got these in A5, so you can buy an A5 frame and just put the whole thing in a frame if you want. It's completely up to you. You can get pins, like fabric pins, and stick the edges down, or you can leave it rough. You could cut the pieces off in angles. It's completely up to you. I think what I might do, I don't know, maybe I'll stick the edges down. What do you fancy doing? Reagan, you didn't mean to do that comment. Oh, that's all right. Go big, start with a top until you get used to it. Then a thinner top until you're able to do, oh, for the Shakti mats, yeah. Yeah, that's true actually. If you get a stronger one, you can wear clothes until you can cope with doing it naked. But bear in mind that the first 2 or 3 minutes is awful. Once you get past that, they call it the Shakti burn, and then it starts to get more like, basically it's all the blood rushing to that area, so it's really good for back pain and like muscle tension and everything like that, because the blood goes to that area and like heals that area. It's really good, honestly. For relaxation, I would 100% recommend it. So I'd probably go for like, yeah, I wouldn't go for the 1, let me just say that. Go for a 2 or a 3, depending on how much you think you can cope with. Right, I don't know, what do you think I should do? Should I cut the edges off? Should I stick them down? I don't know. Maybe I'll cut them. I don't want the frayed edges though. No, maybe we could get some glue or something, or just tape, some kind of sellotape or something, and stick the edges down. It's completely up to you. It's whatever you feel like you want it to look like. Owl is done. Oh, just the background to do. Oh, Hendy, I can't wait to see it. Right, I think I'm gonna get off and I'll have a think about it and decide what I'm gonna do about the edges, and I will post about it. So, yeah, it's 10 o'clock. Thank you, everybody, for getting involved tonight. And oh look, that looks really cool. It looks like there's someone staring out to sea. I've only just seen that in the shot. How cool! See, these things just like pop out. Almost looks like fields as well, doesn't it? It could be the sea, it could be fields. Thank you so much for another wonderful craft. Oh, you're very welcome, Hendy. Thank you so much. Please, everybody, share it. Please, everybody, just interact as much as you can, just because it's nice for me to hear from you. It is a little bit lonely on this side of the camera sometimes. So it's just nice to know that you guys are watching and you know, contributing a little bit as well. Thank you so much for buying a box. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm really glad that you've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it too. Take pictures and share them. Let me see what you've done. Let me see them when they're up on the wall. Let me know what your family members think. Let me know if you pass your skills on and you've taught somebody else how to do this. These creative ripples can go so far. Sandra, one of my regulars, she teaches whatever I teach you, she then goes on, teaches her grandchildren, teaches her friends, teaches her, like, these lovely ripples of creativity. You now have this skill and you can just take it forward and send those creative ripples out there as much as you possibly can. Let's just try and, I know it's cheesy, but let's just try and make the world a little bit nicer and a little bit more creative, shall we? Anyway, thank you very much. I'm going to stop going on. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all again very soon.